Good morning, everyone. I should say good morning because it's 12:15 in the morning on a Friday morning. My name is Joe Hernandez. I am one of the assistants in the center in the Billy's Club and an assistant for the fitness Billy's Club at LA Valley College. I'm going to be providing you an update from the state and county, and the new guidelines will be released next week. Okay, so we're going to update you on that right now. So let me pull up the stats for the state. State is today is updating it as of today. The state of California has 3,693,362 confirmed total cases of COVID-19, resulting into a 62,538 total confirmed deaths today. Today, I'm providing some new information from last time. What we had a higher number. These are lower numbers today. Today, the cases are. Today, we're reporting 856 total confirmed cases in the state of California today. That will mark the total of 3,693,362. 3,693,362 total confirmed cases today. That's a decrease of 1.8 new cases per 1,000 residents. The deaths today, and we feel sorry for. In the state of California, we feel sorry for the people who passed away today. A loved one, family members, co-workers, and etc. Today, we are reporting 39 deaths today. That will mark the total of 62,538 total deaths in the state of California. That's a decrease of 0.04 new deaths per 1,000 residents in the state. Today, we are reporting 128,329 total confirmed tests was administered. And that will mark the total of 67,142,241 total confirmed COVID-19 tests was administered. That's a decrease of 0.8% of tests was positive. And total confirmed vaccine was administered for COVID-19 was 39,140,150 was total in the state of California. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get to these vaccine daily cases. 7-day average of confirmed cases in California is at 1.8 cases per 1,000 residents. Today, 856 new cases. That's a 0.02% increase. The deaths are a 0.1% increase with 39 new deaths, and that's a 0.04 deaths per 1,000 residents on a 7-day average, which is good news there. The test positivity rate is at 0.8%, and that was a decrease from 7 days ago of 0.001%. And testings were reported at a 2% increase as of right now. Hospitalizations for the state of California is at 1,279 COVID-19 patients have been hospitalized. 25 fewer patients hospitalized prior to today, and that was the total and that's a decrease of 1.9%. And this is a 14-day average. Same thing with ICU beds availability. We had 2,262 available. 128 were few ICU beds available from today. That's a 5.4% decrease, and that is also a 14-day average. The ICUs, COVID-19 ICU patients were dropped to 261 total right now. 9 of them were there fewer prior to today, and that's a 3.3% decrease, and that was a 14-day average. Today will be the last day I will be reporting the tiers in California. Starting June 15th, the tiers will not be available, and we are going back to reporting statistics. The tiers will be fully capacity, and we'll explain more details on that when June 15th comes, which will explain full capacity following new guidelines from local public health department and the state public health department and other organizations, including CDC and Cal OSHA. Today, we are seeing the 63% of our California counties are under the yellow tier, which is the minimum yellow tier, which is the minimum of moderate yellow tier. Means we're still under a less restrictive tier. Means we still have more openings but limited capacity. The green tier, which will probably bring most counties, will have that option, but it will be up to the local public health department and districts for schools and other organizations in their counties to decide what they want to do after June 15th. But the state will give them the green light to reopen their economies and schools and other stuff happening in their counties. LA County is one of the yellow tiers, or Southern California. I know those counties like San Luis Obispo, Santa Maria, Santa Barbara, Ventura, Oxnard, LA County, and San Diego, Orange County, and San Diego County. They're all yellow tiers along the coast counties. Inland counties in Southern California, like Riverside, Kern County, where Bakersfield's at, Riverside, San Bernardino County, and Imperial County. They're probably going to end up going to the yellow tier next week. Not sure how that's going to work out. I think State California Public Health Department, Dr. Mark Gelly, and Governor Newsom will have more updates on that, how everything's going to work out with new guidelines, what they're going to follow. People from other Northern California counties will still be under the same guidelines, but they will be more different. So we're trying to find out the details of what everybody's doing. So and the final approvals. So that's what it is. 37% of the counties in California are under the orange tier, which is the most. No, I'm saying orange means it's more like a dangerous tier. Not saying it will be very dangerous. It's just saying it's dangerous. And then three, three. Okay, 24 counties are in yellow. 31 is in orange, and then the red, which is 3 counties, are in that tier right now. Which it will be. We could tell you who that might be. I just changed it. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, there are 3 counties up in Northern California are still in that red tier. So, okay. I don't need this. Goddamn people. Okay. One tier. Those counties will be disappearing. Those tiers will be disappearing next. On the situation now. Now we could update you on LA County progress right now. Today is our last day to give you guys LA Dodgers and LAFC's next season's season tickets, which will cut if you get vaccinated. Okay, and then I'm going to bring up all the news coming up. So, new vaccination sweepstakes with LA Clippers, LA Rams, and LA Chargers will begin tomorrow. Starting next week, we will start working on new guidelines for our LA County. With realigning with the state and other organizations, how we're going to work things in LA County. Nearly 75% of the LA County seniors are fully vaccinated. We're sorry to report there were 7 new deaths and 220 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in LA County today. Beginning tomorrow to next Thursday, the county-run vaccination site participating with LA City College and mobile sites and St. John's Wells Child and Family Center sites. Everyone 18 or coming to get their first vaccines or who brings a first-time vaccine receipt with them to get their second dose appointment. We have an opportunity to win a pair of season tickets to next year's 2021 and 2022 home season of the Clippers, the Rams, and the Chargers. Official rules and participation sites locations will be posted at LA County Vaccination Sweepstakes page online starting tomorrow. The LA Football Club soccer team or the LA Dodgers season ticket vaccination sweepstakes is currently ineffective through the end of it's already expired already to right now. So for those people who did that, we thank you for doing it and getting vaccinated. The Los Angeles County Public Health Department has confirmed 7 new deaths and 200 and confirmed 7 new total deaths. 7 deaths and 220 new cases of COVID-19 today. Of the 7 new deaths reported today, 1 person that passed away was over the age of 80. 3 people who died were between the age of 65 and 79. 1 person who died was between the age of 50 and 64. And 1 person who died was who died was between the age of 30 and 49. One death was reported by the city of Long Beach. Today, the public health is reporting 1,245,771 total positive confirmed cases of COVID-19 across all the areas in LA County. And a total of total of confirmed deaths was at 24. Marks the total now at 24,414, and they are 244 people with COVID-19 currently hospitalized, and 18% of these people are in ICU. Testing results are favorable for nearly 6,870,000 individuals, with 17% of the people tested positive today. Today's daily test positive rate is still at 0.4%. Let's see. Starting next week, LA County will issue a new modified health officer order, which is new guidelines to realign with the state that will include new mask guidelines, face covering or mask guidelines, requirements for workplace to adhere to the Cal OSHA standards and guidelines that were released last week. Any needed sector-specified protocols that remains in place in schools, daycares, camps, and high-risk congregate settings. These sector-specified guidelines documents will be aligned with the state guidelines with these sectors. The many other sector-specified protocols that they are currently on public health website will be retired on June 15th. Those guidelines will affect our public transportation, which will be airplanes, ships, ferries, trains, subways, buses, taxis, and ride shares. That will probably be with Uber and Lyft and other transportations. And transportation hubs like the airport, bus terminals, marina, train stations, seaport, and other ports, subway stations, and any other areas that provides transportations. Indoors, like kindergarten through 12, all kindergarten and 12th grade students that goes to schools, child care, kindergarten, and preschools, and other youth settings. And also, it will affect the higher education and colleges also. Note that these may change and update on the school's guidelines. It's forthcoming pending on the updates on school K for 12 and higher colleges and universities, higher education operation guidelines from the CDC. Healthcare settings, including long-term care facilities, state and local correctional facilities and detention centers, homeless shelters, emergency shelters, and cooling centers will get a chance to do that. Also, masks will be also required for unvaccinated individuals in indoor public settings and business. Examples: retail, restaurants, theaters, family entertainment centers, meetings, state, local government offices serving the public. So, what was I going to say? LA County Fair will reopen May 22nd next year. 2 LA Rivers rec areas set to reopen as of right now. And Coachella announced their plans to reopen in 2022. Buy your tickets; they're on sale now. I had another update. Hopefully, you guys caught the town hall meeting today with LA County Public Health Department. They were asking questions. Hopefully, you guys tune in. It's on the YouTube, Twitter, Facebook page. If you missed it, many schools have reopened in LA County. As of June 8th, we had 1,847 schools are providing on-campus services for high-need students. This includes over 111,137 students and over 38,600 staff. As of today, over 2,083 schools have been notified public health that they are open in LA County, representing 1,427 public schools and 67 elementary districts and 395 private schools and 261 charter schools. In total, 439,670 students in 84 1,166 staffs are back in classrooms. More than 2,340 school sites visits have been conducted across LA County. The outbreaks at schools are extremely rare in LA County. There are 98 for all K through 12 schools affiliated with outbreaks since September 1st of last year. Only one new outbreak over the last 4 weeks. This is a significant drop from the county saw during the surge when there were more than 50 outbreaks in the month of December by itself. Through tomorrow, June 18th, everyone 18 over can get coming to get their first vaccine will bring their first time vaccine receipt with them to the second dose appointment. Oh, okay. Yeah. That happened today. That's fine. Okay. So let me read this. Okay. So you guys are understanding me. Next week, LA County. Okay, we already retired that. Masks will not be required for fully vaccinated people, except for certain settings where masks are required for everyone, regardless of if you've been vaccinated or not. Masks will be required for unvaccinated people in indoor settings and business. Today, okay, we already talked about the town hall. As of June 6th, more than 9,689,191 doses of COVID-19 vaccines have been administered to people in LA County. On this day, 5,525,666 were first dose, and 4,163,525 were the second dose. That's the total. More than 5.4 million LA County residents have received one dose of vaccine, and more than 4.5 million are fully vaccinated. Among LA County residents 16 and over, 65% of them received the first dose of vaccine, and 55% of them are fully vaccinated. Among seniors 65 or older, 86% has received one dose of vaccine and 74% have been fully vaccinated. The vaccination proportion of the county's 16 to 17-year-olds have been rising steadily for 35% on May 6th to 47% a month later. They are a modest increase of 18 to 29-year-olds who proportion vaccine increased from 45% to 52% over the same interval. Among 30 to 49 years old, who saw an increase from 55% to 61%. County seniors are are already vaccinated at very high rates, and they will continue to show up their vaccines. And with nearly 90% of 65 to 79 years old now vaccinated. We will extend our loves and prayers to those who are grieving the loss of a loved one or a co-worker or anybody who passed away with this virus. I know COVID-19 is still out there. I know it does not take breaks. It does not take vacations. Um, it's still out there. It's just everybody getting vaccinated. It's been less stress and less problems right now. We are hopeful that even if you're mourning the great loss, deaths continues to remain very low in the weeks ahead. Here at LA County, as we go into our full reopening next week of our economy and everything else, we're looking pretty good. Fully vaccinated people are well protected, and our transmission rates are very low. However, when capacity limits are and distance requirements are lifted next week, there be there might be some very real risk for people who aren't fully vaccinated. So for those individuals who are particular and they're not sure if you want to take it or not, once we reopen, your best protection will be wearing your mask. Stay 6 feet apart from strangers who are sick and who you don't know. No. Now, I'm not saying to stay away from your families and or your loved ones or your friends or your booze, boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, whatever, whoever's related to you. I'm just saying, if you talk to a stranger and he's sick, you gotta stay 6 feet apart. We still don't. I mean, it's the virus is still out there. It can hit you any day, anytime, anywhere. So our best thing, if you're not fully vaccinated, just do yourself a favor and just wear your face covering when you're in public places and gatherings. Stay 6 feet apart. Have good hygienes. Wash your hands with antibacterial soap or 99.9% of soap, and sanitize your house. Make sure everything bacteria free, because you never know what it might hit you anywhere, and we don't want germs anywhere and near you guys. So, and be safe and sick free. Yeah, there's other viruses that it's related to COVID-19, but look at Indiana. That place is that place. Japan, Tokyo. People are suffering right now over there because they're seeing a next wave of COVID-19 and new viruses that is related to COVID-19. So we just want to be prepared. And LA County has seen the lowest of everywhere else. So we still continue the good work and hand sanitize and have good hygiene, washing your hands, and make sure you stay 60 and not really get in large crowds. Although if you're fully vaccinated, you should be doing that anyways. But I just rather you be careful out there because it's still out there. So, and you're not really, there's a certain percentage of the shots you get, you still will get the virus. So just be warned about that. So, um, however, protected in any settings you protect will be your mask. If you aren't fully vaccinated, if any settings you will be around people outside your household, your mask and tool will help it to protect you until you get vaccinated. People and yourself. While vaccinated provides most protection against COVID-19, a mask will do a lot to protect you if you're not ready to get vaccinated. Yeah. And just to warn you that LAUTA, which is the Union Teacher Los Angeles, and the LAUSD did reach an agreement, a tentative agreement to fully reopen LAUSD campuses in the fall, which welcomes students back in the fall for the 21-22 academic year. COVID-19, they will provide COVID-19 testings every day, COVID-19 full vaccinate. If you're fully vaccinated and just show the card every day that you took it, the vaccine health screen will be checked with every student. They will change the air condition, so make sure the germs won't enter your classrooms, and they'll do a deep cleaning and deep disinfecting every classroom every day. So just want to let you know, all schools will be doing that once everything's back to normal. I just wanted to also say during the surge, daily age adjusted rate of cases per 1,000 people were much higher among Latinx residents than among other racial groups. The highest case rates now are among Black residents and 35 cases per 1,000 Black residents. The rate of Latinx residents is at 20 cases per 1,000 residents. For white residents, it's 14 cases per 1,000 residents, and Asian residents is 6 cases per 1,000 residents. Overall, numbers have decreased by 5 to 10 cases per 1,000 residents in each group over the last 2 weeks for this burden borne by Black residents is unchanged. Sorry. Let me go back to my live here. Also, during the search, weekly HHS rate hospitalization per 1,000 residents were much higher among residents than among with racial groups. As of June 15th, the highest hospitalization were now among Black residents at 2.6 hospitalization per 1,000 for Black residents. The rate for Latinx residents dropped to 1.9 hospitalization per 1,000 Latinx residents, and white and Asian residents are hospitalized at rates of 1.2 and 0.3 hospitalizations per 1,000 people. Given to the disparties in cases in hospitalization now, disproportionation affects Black residents. The death rate due to COVID-19 is now highest among Blacks. As of May 29th, the death rate for Black residents was at about 0.55 per 1,000 people, still low, but twice among Asian residents, whose death rate was about 0.15 per 1,000 residents, and the death rate among residents Latinx Latino residents was 0.52 per 1,000 people, and the death rate of white residents was 0.33 per 1,000 residents. So Latinx means Latino, just to let you know, female and male. Even as the county metrics remain low across all groups, cases, hospitalization, and deaths are highest among Black and Latino residents, where vaccination rates are lower. And the communication for viral transmission is high, people have the lowest level of protection against infections, are most vulnerable in the event of resurging of the infections. Please visit www.vaccinatelacounty.com if it's English, Spanish, www.vacunatelosangeles.com to find a vaccination site near you, to make an appointment at the vaccination site, and much more. If you don't have internet access, can't use a computer, and you're over 65, you can call 1-833-540-0473 for help finding an appointment. Connecting to free transportation to from a vaccination site, or scheduling a home visit if you are homebound. Vaccinations are always free and open eligibility residents and workers regardless of immigration status. County will reopen protocols, COVID-19 vaccine dashboards, COVID-19 surveillance, interactive dashboards, roadmap for recovery dashboards, and additional actions can take and protect yourselves. Your family and community are on the public health website at www.publichealth.lacounty.gov. And finally, these are the subject to change the numbers based on further investigation. 37 cases and 1 death previously reported were not related to public health jurisdictions. Means that the case numbers include cases associated with correctional facility outbreaks located in the city and community. Those rates are accrued is per 1,000 residents. These represents the numbers of cases per 1,000 people and allows for proportional compressions of cities of different sizes. Always check the trusted sources, the latest information for our COVID-19 information at LA County Public Health Department website, California Department of Public Health website, the CDC, and the World Health Organization. Also, the CDC has a Spanish website too for that information. And for that, I will say I'm done with the I'm done with my updates. Any questions or comments? Let me see if there's any chatter in my chat box here. Once again, you always can go to ask a question or comment, email me at josephhernandez96 at yahoo.com, and I will get back to you as ASAP. And on that, so all right. Well, I want to thank everyone for tuning in for my updates. I might have an update next week. I know LA County Public Health Department's been updating you guys every day. But I won't be updating you this weekend. But I'll try my best to update you on Monday. So with the latest numbers from the weekend. So until then, I will see you guys next week. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe out there. Enjoy some baseball or any sports you might like. Or whatever you do, enjoy your weekend, everyone. We will be back. We see a light in the tunnel. And we will be back on, and our recovery from our journey will end soon. And we will be back to normal soon, and we also will be back fully soon. So look out for those guidelines next week for the new for our quest for our recovery for our journey might be over soon, as far as we know. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Have a great weekend, everyone. Enjoy it. And go Dodgers. Go Lake Clippers. Go, go LA teams, our California teams. Have a good weekend, everyone, and stay safe out there. We'll see you.